Hi, good afternoon to everyone watching this video. It's been a long time that I didn't able to share with you a video. Of course, I am also working for a living for my family. First of all, I would like to thank God for giving this moment to share with you the knowledge I have that God given to me to share with you. Okay, let's begin. How to be happier? First, never hate. Don't worry. Live simply. Expect a little. Give a lot. Live with love, smile more, and most importantly, be with God always. Okay, here is the God word for today. 1 John 3:1. See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God, and that is what we are. The reason the world does not know us is that it did not know Him. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, refer or revisit our previous video episodes, PCM P04 session 01 to PCM C04 session 43 for Primavera P6 detailed execution. Take note that in this video, it will take a longer time for its detailed content. That is why in this presentation, I preferred to use the animation extracted from Primavera P6 rather than executing the Primavera P6 itself to minimize the duration of this video and to be more understandable. Okay, the process for project status update or checkpoint, as I used to say it. When we say checkpoint, so in our project schedule in monitoring, we should have a checkpoint where we have to check the health of our project or the status of our project. Okay, number one, project activities, a progress update in a regular period interval. So that means we have to update our project schedule progress update in a regular period interval. And number two, identify any delay events, occurrences, and its causes. Number three, incorporate delay events and analyze the impact and effect. Analyze and assess work performance. And develop project delay analysis matrix, the contemporaneous period windows and method. So when you say this one work performance, that means that is the how the constructor performed the work. Okay, let's proceed. Replicated copy of approved project baseline program or contract program at a data date 1 June 2022. So the first step we have here is to replicate a copy of the approved baseline program for us to be able to proceed on this method of analysis. Okay, next. So here is now the copy. Actually, this is extracted from the Primavera P6. That's why, as what I told before, that we have to use the animation extracted from Primavera P6. So this is the program, our baseline program example, sample baseline program. This is taken from our original sample program since from the beginning of this exercise. So the data date is 1 June 2022, and the project contractual commencement is 6 June 2022. And we have here the project contractual completion is 1 April 2023, and we have here project contractual duration would start from the contract award 305 days. Okay, so project baseline program contract or contract program with contract and previous program update assigned baseline. So meaning we have to, in our baseline program, we have to assign two programs. We have to assign the contract program and also the previous program update. But in this case, the first one, since we are using the baseline or our current program is a project baseline program, so that means there are two programs of the same, two baselines of the same baseline program also. So let's move forward. So here we go. So if, as you can see here, since our current program is the baseline program itself, so that means everything here is zero, right? The completion, the start, so the variances here are all zero. Okay, here the previous period finished variance and the contract, I mean the previous period update finished variance and the contract or baseline finished variance are all zero. Okay, and here the black top bar stands for the contractual baseline. The yellow middle bar stands for previous program update. But since this is also the baseline program, so they are still the same. So the red bottom bar stands for the current period critical bar. And here the green is the current period non-critical bar. Okay, considering that the assigned project and primary baselines of the current program are the same, so contractual baseline, or I mean, are the same contractual baseline program, so the dates and durations are of the same figures. So you can see it here. The contract start, the contract start and finish, or the contract or the baseline start and finish is the same as the previous period start and finish, and the same as of the current period or the current update start and finish. So this is only a setting up of the first step of our analysis. So all have the same figures. So the variance is equal to 0. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, next. Okay, now we will start the project status checkpoint, or that is actually the project status update or our first update. Okay, so the progress update of project baseline program as of 30 of June 2022. So this is the end of the month, at the end of June 2022, since our contracts project start, the project start is 1 of June 2022. So we are doing the update monthly. Okay, so we have to status our project based on its performance from 1st of June to 30th of June 2022. Okay, so here we go. So it will come out to be, our data date here is 1 of July 2022. So if you can see the bar here, there is already a variance in here. Okay, the first is the first bar is the contract baseline program. The second bar is the program update as of so it should be the program update as of the previous month. But since we are in the month of June, so the primary baseline here is still the same as the original or the contract baseline program. So as you can see here, they are all the same for now for the first program period update. So here is the third bar here at the bottom. This is our current program, or I mean the program update for the current period, which is impacted by the performance of the project. So here is the data date, 1 of July. So here is the activity, or the updated activity with updated milestones for the current period. So the actual date is here, as shown here, and these are the formation of the bars that comes out according to the actual dates updated for this period. So the actual milestone bars in blue. Okay. So now here are the activities that have started or completed from period June 1 to June 30. So here are the activities. Here are their actual dates, and here are the bars of the as per the actual dates that is updated. Okay, so actual bars in blue, actual bars are in blue. Okay, next, this is the first, the third three activities that were updated. Okay, so if you look at the highest level of summary here, we have here the contract finish variance, meaning this is the variance of the current period against the baseline contract program, which is 5 days, which is positive. So how to calculate this one? So 205 less 300. So we can see it here, 205 contract duration less the duration, or the impacted duration for the current period, which is 300. So it will give you 5. So meaning it looks like there is an acceleration of 5 days, calendar days, so ahead of contractual completion. Okay, as you can see, the contractual completion is first. I mean the contract finish is 1st of April, but the the contract duration is 205, and the current duration is 300. So it is lesser compared to the contract baseline duration. So let's move forward. So here, the previous and contract finish variance, so they are still the same because the previous program or update is the same as the baseline contract program. So that is 205 also less 300. That will give you 5 days. Okay, so in this period, there is no delay event identified. Okay, now let's proceed to the matrix for contemporaneous period Windows method of project delay analysis. So that is covering period 1 of June 2022 to 30th of June 2022. Now, here are this is the format of preparing a matrix. So you can see here the activities. So I think you have already, if you are following our exercise, this was the format that we used to prepare for the matrix, or the matrix of the of any delay analysis in every period. So the project delay analysis matrix for the current period is not populated due to the absence or non-occurrence of any delay event. Rather, a significant 5 calendar days acceleration performance was exerted. So this format will be populated only when there is a negative effect of the update or status update. Okay, but for now, since it is accelerated, so there is no values appears on this format. Take note that this format is also prepared in Primavera P6. So what I did here is just to extract here this one and using the animation method of presentation. Okay, let's move forward. Now, so another project status checkpoint. So, okay, program update. So we are moving a month, 1 month more, and then so program update as of 31 of July 2022. The same with contract and previous program update as of 30 of June 2022, assigned baselines. So, okay, here the data date is 1 August 2022. So meaning we will have to update. The update is from period July 1 to July 31. So you can see here the highlighted one. This is the update period. So the same, the yellow bar, middle bar stands for 30 June 2024 update. And the black top bar stands for contractual baseline. So it is not changing. It is the same for the whole period. And the red one, the red bottom bar stands for the current period critical bar. Okay. Next, we have here the updated activities for this period. As you can see here, this is the highlighted period. Is the period that we are currently updating. So here is the actual dates, and this is the bars, actual bars in blue. Okay, and this is the data date. So this is the first activity that is updated, and this is the second activity that is updated also. And this is the outcome. This is the impact, the current program outcome. Okay, so you can see here the highest level of summary we can see, or the project level summary, we can see here -10 contract variance. Okay, so we have here -10, and this is calculated by 205 less 315, the current duration and the contract duration. And also we have in -15 of finished variance for against the previous period update, which is for the period of June 2022. So how to calculate this one? This is 30 300 less the 15, we have -15. So it is concluded that there is an occurrence of delays at the current period. So as indicated by the slippage of 15 days. So meaning there is a slippage from previous program to the current program. So that is that it indicates that there is an occurrence of delays at the current period as indicated with a slippage of 15 calendar days against previous period. So and consequently the 10 calendar days delay against project contractual completion. So the reason why this one is 15 for variance against the previous period is greater than the 10 calendar days variance against the contract period. It is because the previous period has a 5 days acceleration I mean, accelerated number of days. There is an accelerated effort of 5 days. So that is why the contract variance is lesser than 5 days against the previous period. So here are the questions. What is or are the causes of project delay? How, when, and where the project delay events occurred? What is the extent of the effect of the causes of delay? And does the delay includes work and the performance? And who is or are responsible for the project delay? What is the classification of each delay event? So here are the excusable and compensable, excusable, non-compensable, non-excusable, and non-compensable. So NN, the abbreviation here or the acronym EC, EN, and NN. Okay, project delay events for the current period. Okay, so now let's take a look if there is a delay events for the current period from a period of July 1 to 31 July of 2022. Okay, project delay event scenario. So here are our assumption for our exercise. Okay, general. So work suspension order for the installation of temporary utilities was issued by the owner on 11th July 2022, and work resumption order was released on 16th July 2022. So prior to the delay event, the construction of temporary facilities, which is the direct predecessor of the impacted activity, installation of temporary utilities, and also the driver of one of the project critical paths was completed 10 days ahead of schedule. Plan finished on July 5th, 2022, completed on 25th of June, equals to 10 days. So thus impacting the project milestone to be ahead of schedule by 5 days. So installation of temporary utilities, which is the successor of the completed construction of temporary facilities, was available to begin ahead of planned schedule, but due to the issue of access at site, which is the responsibility of the owner, to be resolved. And since the project is ahead of schedule, the contractor took a delay mitigation initiative by preferring and deciding to send a notification to commence the installation of temporary facilities on 6th July 2022 as planned or as scheduled in the baseline program to be able to utilize the workforce into other areas. So the presence of delay or delay events. So contractors required workforce reported at site 6 July to commence installation of temporary utilities as stated in their prior notification and as per contractual program requirement, but the area is still not available, and the contractor's prior notification to commence the work has no response or advice from the owner, which causes the workforce to get standby without definite direction until a suspension order or installation of for the installation of temporary utilities was issued by the owner on 11th July 22, followed by the resumption order on 16th July 22. So the contractor, upon receipt of the suspension order on 11th July 2022 for the installation of temporary utilities as an initiative for mitigation measure, utilize the workforce to other areas within the range of suspension period 11th July 22 to 15th July of 2022, and reinstated the workforce at resumption until the workforce was completed on 30th of July 2022. So analyzing the above assumptions or delay events scenario, or I mean referring to the above delay scenarios. So contractor workforce was idle or standby at site without production for 5 days, 6 to 10 July, but incurring cost. Thus, it can be considered as an excusable and compensable delay due to the deficiency of the owner to communicate, coordinate, or interact to the prior notification or query of the contractor. Actual suspension period here, 11 July to 15 July can be considered as excusable and non-compensable delay due to that the contractor workforce was utilized to other areas within the range of suspension period. Thus, no actual cost was incurred by the contractor. Okay, program update as of 31 July 2022, incorporated with project delay events for the current period. So now let's present a program where a delay event is incorporated. So that occurs from July 1 to July 31 of 2022. So here it is. Okay, so this is the result of the program update and the occurrence of the delay events. So here we go. So delay event number 1. So here is the activity, here is the actual date, and here is the bar. Okay, so I put the bar. You can configure the bar color of the bar to orange. Okay, so next we have the delay event number 2. It is inserted here. So you can see that there is a connection of the activities against the delay events. Okay, questions. Does delay event have an adverse impact against the current project completion? How to demonstrate the involvement, impact, and effect of current project delay events against previous period performance and contract project completion? Here is the answer or solution. So extract and analyze the current project longest critical path, considering the driving impact of all or any of the delay events that occurred at the current period. Okay, here is the longest path for the current period, July 1 to July 31 of 2022. Okay, the chronology of delay events that impact or drive project longest critical path. Delay event number 1. No, that's it. You can see here this is the delay event number 1. Site access unavailability occurred on July 6, 2022 until it was settled on July 10. Okay, 6 July to July 10. This is the period of the delay event or the actual occurrence of the delay event. And then followed immediately by delay event number 2. So here's the delay event number 2. Work suspension order was issued effective July 11 here until an instruction to resume the work on July 16. So that means the resumption is July 16. That means it is completed or settled by 15th of July. Okay, let's move. Now, the events directly impact existing activity. So that means these delay events, its impact is in this activity, which is the installation of temporary utilities. Okay. Okay, here is the project longest critical path. So you can see it here. it will start from here, and then here is the movement. Okay, so we have an update here, and then before the after that, a delay events occurred that drives the longest critical path. Okay, so this is the movement of the critical path. So that means the two delay events is within the formation of the longest critical path. So here is the matrix to see the impact of the delay events and the progress. So here the delay event number 1, and here the description of the delay events, and these are the actual dates, and the bar of the delay events. And here is the predecessor, the successor of the delay event, and then the impacted activity, or the impacted existing activity, and the responsible party, that is the principal or the owner, and the actual duration is 5 days, and the classification of delay event, it is excusable, compensable. So meaning the contractor is excused for the delay event or excused for L liquidated damages, but instead also compensable, or it should be compensated in favor of the contractor. So next, we have the delay event number 2, the description, the actual occurrence, predecessor, successor, and the impacted existing activity, the principal or the owner responsible party, and actual duration is 5, and it is excusable, non-compensable. Okay? At completion durations, or in short, ECD, so the contract ECD is 205, previous period ECD is 300, current to date ECD is 315. So at completion duration prolongation, we have here the contractual. We have here the 305, which is the, this is the contractual ECD, meaning 305 versus 315 will give you 10 days, okay? And we have the previous period window, or we call it the variance against the previous program update, which is for the month of July. So we have here 15 days, and how it is calculated. Here we go. So that is 300, the previous period ECD less the current period ECD 315, so it will give you 15 days. Okay? Moving forward, so current period performance. So window total delay is 15 days. When we say window total delay, that is the window or the variance of the previous program update against the current program update. So less, here is the delay, less delay event number 1 effective duration. So 15 days less 5, and then less 5 days excusable non-compensable delay. So that will be equals to 5 days underperformance. Okay? Because the total delay is 15 days. And the delay event number 1, the effective duration is 5 days only, and delay event number 2 is 5 days only. So if you total or sum up these two, it will give you 10 days. So that means there is a remaining 5 days, and who will be responsible for the remaining 5 days? So of course, it is apparent that it should be the performance of the contractor. Okay, so that is 5 days. So current period underperformance impact against project contract completion. So total effective project delay caused by the current period performance is 5 plus 5 plus 0 equal 10 days. Okay, is less than 5 days against the total current period window delay caused by the delay event and work underperformance is 15. So that means the total current period window delay caused by delay events and work underperformance, meaning the summary or the total sum, is 15. So this 15, there should be the caused by the delay events and the performance. So therefore, the negative impact of current period 5 days underperformance against project contract completion is compensated by or consumed the previous period 5 days accelerated or acceleration performance. Okay. So that is why, okay, let's move forward. So that is 305 less 300. So it will give you 5 days. So thus, the effect of 5 days underperformance against project completion is equal to 0. So meaning the acceleration effort of the previous period saved the contractor for the underperformance. I mean, its underperformance is being compensated by the previous acceleration effort. Okay, moving forward. Accuracy of delay analysis. So we need to check whether our delay analysis is correct or accurate. So thus, by doing this, so the current contract cumulative ECD prolongation is 10 days. It must be equal to the current cumulative sum of all project delays. So that means this should be equal to this one. So if you look at that, okay, the EC is 5. The excusable non-compensable equals 5 days. And the non-compensable or non-excusable non-compensable delay is equals to 0. So, which is 10 days. Okay. Therefore, current period delay analysis is accurate. Okay, project status checkpoint. Okay, let's do the update again for this period, for the next period. So the project progress update with delay events as of 31st of August 2022. Okay, here is the data date, September 1. And here are the updated activities. That is updated activity number 2. Okay. Now here is the delay event number 3. Okay, so the metrics, let's get back. Let's get back here. So the delay event here is for this period is only 1, right? For the month of August. Okay, let's move forward. So let's do the matrix again. for the contemporaneous period Windows method of project delay analysis covering August 1 to 31st of August 2022. Okay, the current period performance, window total delay is 11, less the delay event 03 effective duration is 10 days, and is equals to 1 day underperformance. Okay. So current period underperformance impact against project contract completion. So the total effective project delay caused by the current period performance is 0 plus 0 plus 11. Take note that we are on the period of August, equals to 11. Okay. Is equal with total current period window delay caused by delay events and work underperformance is 11. Therefore, the negative impact of current period 1 day underperformance has contributed to the delay against project contract completion. So that means at this period, there is an underperformance by the contractor that is equivalent to 1 day. Okay, let's move. So thus, the effect of 1 day underperformance against project completion is 1 day. Take note, this one, the column here is the excusable compensable, excusable non-compensable, non-compensable, or non-excusable non-compensable. So this one is the classification of delay event. So the accuracy of the, so let's check the accuracy of the delay analysis. So the current contract cumulative ECD prolongation is 21st, 21 must equal to the current cumulative sum of all project delays. So 5 days plus 5 days plus 11 days. So it will give you 21 days. Therefore, current period delay analysis is accurate. Okay, moving forward. So course of action. Okay, get rid of excavation backfilling that drives project longest critical path by improving efficiency or increasing resources to increase productivity. Okay, so this is based on the updated program or schedule. So we have to analyze it and report it to the team. Okay, project status checkpoint again. So we will have to do the progress update again for the next period. So project progress update with the events as of 30 September 2022. Okay, so here is the data date, 1 of October 2022. So here is the updated activities for the current period. So the highlighted one is the current period. So the delay event is, or delay event number 5 occurs, and delay event number 6 occurs. So delay event number 7 occurs. So that means we have 3 delay events for this period. But they have of different causes. The first one, let's move to the first one. The first one is out of filling materials. So that means that is the employer's delay event. Next one is the out of filling materials. The first one is the out of filling materials and breakdown of equipments. That means this one, that means there is a concurrent delay here, right? So for the next one, it is the delay done only by the employer, and the next one is the delay events only the contractor is responsible. Okay. Okay, let's do the metrics. Project delay analysis covering period of September 2022. So the current period performance, we go the 20 days ECD delay window, that is the window total delay. Take note, this is a window total delay. That means that is the variance of the current period against the previous program update, which is 20 days. So if we less it by 5 days, delay events 05 effective duration, which is 5 days, classified as excusable and non-compensable. Next is less the delay event 06 effective duration, which is 10 days. That is excusable and non-compensable also. And less delay event number 7 effective duration is 5 days, which is non-excusable, non-compensable. That is caused by the contractor itself. And now that is equals to 0. That means on time. So the current period underperformance impact against project contract completion. So the total effective project delay codes is for the current period of September, right? This is September. So we have the 0, 15, and 5 because 20 days. So it's equal with the window variance. So therefore, current period performance has no contribution to the delay against project contract completion. So that means the performance of the contractor is on time. There is no delay, there is no underperformance, and there is no acceleration effort. Okay, let's move forward. So accuracy of the delay analysis. So we have always to check the accuracy of our delay analysis, and this is done by this way. So the current contact cumulative ECD prolongation of 41 must equal to the current cumulative sum of all project delays, this one. So that is 5 days plus 20 days plus 16 days. Well, it give you 41. So therefore, the current period delay analysis is accurate. Okay, next move. So course of action. So get rid of excavation backfilling that drives project longest critical path by improving efficiency or increasing resources to increase productivity. That means the issue here is the excavation and backfilling. That is still an issue up to this period from previous period. Okay, let's do the update again. So we have the project status checkpoint. So project progress update with delay events as of 31st of October 2022. So we are working on the progress update for the month or period of October 2022. So again, the data date, here is the activity that is in progress for the current period. And here is the delay event number 8 that occurs during this period. And delay event number 9 occurs during this period. And here is the metrics for the contemporaneous period window method of delay analysis. So here we go. The current period performance. So 21. So there is a window variance of 21 days. So if you less it by the occurrence of non-excusable, non-compensable delay done by the contractor of 12 days, and then less 5 days due to the inclement weather condition, that is delay event number 9, and it is equals to negative 4 days that is attributable to the underperformance of the contractor. Okay, so current period performance impact against project contract completion. The total effective project delay for the current period is 0 plus 5 plus 16 equals 21 days, is equal with 21 days window variance. So therefore, 4 days underperformance has contribution to project duration prolongation. Okay, the accuracy of the delay analysis. We have here the current contract cumulative ECD prolongation, which is 62 days, and each must be equal to the current cumulative sum of all project delays, and that is 5 plus 25 days plus 32 days. Okay, so it will give you 62. Therefore, current period delay analysis is accurate. Okay, let's move. Course of action. So get rid of site grading works that drives project longest critical path by improving efficiency or increasing resources to increase productivity. Okay, next, let's go to project status checkpoint. Okay, now this is the project progress update with delay events as of 30 of November 2022. So we are now working for the progress update or status update for the period of November 2022. So again, here is the data date, the activities that is in progress during this period. So in this period, no delay event identified for the current period. So the metrics for this period is current period performance, 0. So the ECD delay or window, 0. So the previous and the current period, there is no delay or slippage. So therefore, work is satisfactorily performed, preventing further slippage against project completion. Okay, the accuracy. So we have here 62 also. So must equal to the current program update. So EC is 5 plus 25 plus 32. So it is equals to 62. So therefore, the current period delay analysis is accurate. Once they are not equal, so you have to review it and check and that it must be equal. Okay, next, course of action, get rid of the site grading works that drives project longest critical path by improving efficiency or increasing resources to increase productivity. So project status checkpoint again. And now this is the progress update for the month of December 2022. Okay, the data date is January 1, 2023. So here are the activities during this period that was updated. And this is the second activity that is updated for this period. And now still there is no delay event identified for the current period. Now the matrix for the contemporaneous period window method for this period is current period performance is 0 also. Therefore, the current delay driving activities, grading and compaction are significantly expedited, recovering project completion by 6 days. So that falls under non-excusable, non-compensable with a negative value, so that it will the recovering effect will apply into the underperformance of the contractor. Okay, the current ECD is 361 days. It's less than a previous period ECD, 367 days. So that means it is obvious that there is an acceleration effort by 6 days. Okay, next. Accuracy of the delay analysis. So the same procedure, the same process. So 56. Previously, it was 62, less 6 days. Actually, this was 62 in the previous period, so less 6 days. It will become 56 days. Okay. And now the easy to check the accuracy of the delay analysis, we have 5 days plus 25 days of the excusable non-compensable plus 26 days non-excusable non-compensable. It will give you 56 days. Therefore, current period delay analysis is accurate. Okay, next course of action. So get rid of site compaction works that drives project longest critical path, improving efficiency or increasing resources to increase productivity. Okay, let's move to the next period update. Okay, project progress update with delay events as of 31st of January 2023. Now we will be working for the progress update for the period of January 2023. Okay, here is the data date, 1st of February 2023, and here are the activities updated during this period. Okay, the second activity updated during this period. And we have here the activities updated. The third activity is updated during this period, and the fourth activity is updated during this period. And we still have the fifth activity updated during this period. So we have a lot of activities done for this period. Okay, so there is no delay event identified for the current period, except that there is a lot of activities being attended or during this period. So the metrics for the current period. Okay, current period performance. Okay, we have here 0. So there is no delay, right? Therefore, the current delay driving activities, compaction, drainage wall are significantly expedited. So recovering project completion by 4 days. So current ECD is 357 days. It's less than previous period ECD, which is 361 by 4 days. So there is an acceleration effort done for this period against the previous period program update. Okay, the accuracy. So the same procedure, 52 days. And it must be equal to 5 plus 25 days excusable non-compensable plus 22 days non-excusable non-compensable. So it will give you how much? 52 days. Therefore, current period delay analysis is accurate. Next, the course of action. Get rid of guardhouse construction that drives project longest critical path, improving efficiency and or increasing resources to increase productivity. Okay, so we will do the progress update again for the next period. Okay. Project progress update with delay events as of 28th of February 2023. So as usual, here is the data date for the next period. Here are the activities in progress for this period. Next activities in progress for this period, and no delay event identified for the current period. It's good news. Now, let's do the metrics for the month of February 2023. And now, the current period performance, window total delay is equals to 0. And therefore, the current delay driving activities, CHB wall and guardhouse are significantly expedited. So maintaining previous at completion duration. Okay. Next, so current ECD is 357 is the same as the previous ECD 357. So that means the previous period performance is maintained and as of the current period performance. Okay, the accuracy of the delay analysis. So the same as usual, 52 must equal to the cumulative sum of all project delay events or project delays, which is the EC is 5 days, 25 days for the excusable non-compensable, and non-excusable non-compensable is 22 days. Now it will give you 52 days. So therefore, current period delay analysis is accurate. Next, course of action. Get rid of guardhouse construction that drive project longest critical path by improving efficiency or increasing resources to increase productivity. Next, we have to do the project status checkpoint. So that means a project progress update for the month of March 2023. Okay, the data date is shown here. Okay, the activities that are in progress or completed for this period. Okay, second activities completed for this period. The third activities completed for this period. Activities completed for this period also, the fourth activities, and the fifth activities are started for this period. Okay, no delay event identified for the current period. That means delays are avoided for several months. Okay, let's do the matrix for the month of March period 2023. Okay, current period performance. Window total delay is 0. Therefore, the current delay driving activities, CHB wall, guardhouse, and gates are significantly expedited, recovering project completion by 2 days. So current ECD is 355, is less than the previous period ECD, which is 357 days. So accelerating by 2 days. Okay, next, accuracy of delay analysis. So that is 50. It must be equal to the cumulative sum of all project delays. And here we go. EC is 5 days. EN is 25 days. NN is 20 days. It will give you 50 days. And therefore, a current period delay analysis is accurate. So course of action, get rid of gates construction that drives the project longest critical path by improving efficiency and increasing resources to increase the productivity. Okay, project status checkpoint. So let's do the project progress update with the events as of 30th of April 2023. Okay, as usual, the data date 1st of May 2023. The activities completed. First activities completed for this month of April. The second activity started for this month of April, and no delay event identified for the current period. So here are the metrics for the period of April 2023. Okay, current period performance. The window total delay is 0. Therefore, the current delay driving activities, gates, and site clearing are significantly expedited, maintaining previous at completion duration ACD. Which is the current ECD is 355 days, is the same as the previous period ECD. That is why I called it maintaining the previous at completion duration. Okay, next, accuracy of delay analysis. Okay, it should be 50 days must equal to the cumulative sum of all project delays. So EC is 5 days, EN is 25 days, NN is 20 days. It will give you 50 days. Therefore, current period delay analysis is accurate. Okay, the day after the first day of this period, 1 April 2023. The day after the first day of this period is 1st of April 2023 is the start count of liquidated damages as per contractual completion requirement. Okay, so the contractual completion requirement is 1st of April. Okay, so course of action, get rid of site cleaning that drives project longest path by improving efficiency or increasing resources to increase productivity. Okay, so project status checkpoint. Now, on this period, the liquidated damages is now running against the contractor. So let's do the project progress update with the events as of 19th of May. So that means in this period, the project is totally completed. So these are the activities completed for this period, for the last period of the performance. And also, so no delay event identified for the current period. So project is totally completed as of 19th of May 2023. Okay, so the metrics for the completion of the project is this: current period performance, a 0 window delay. Therefore, the remaining activities, site clearing and demobilization, are significantly completed, recovering project completion by 2 days. Okay, so current ECD is 53, is less than a previous period ECD of 355 days by 2 days. So there is a 2 days acceleration during the last period of the project performance. So accuracy of the delay analysis, we have here the 48 days that must be equal to the current cumulative sum of all project delays. Now EC is 5 days, EN is 25 days, and NN is 18 days. So it will give you 48 days. Therefore, current period delay analysis is accurate. Okay, summary of delay analysis. Contractor is entitled for 5 days extension of time with compensation, 25 days extension of time without compensation. And however, contractor is required to pay according to contract 18 days for liquidated damages. Okay, project delay analysis is completed. Congratulations, let's celebrate. Okay, quotes for today. We must act today in order to preserve tomorrow by Ronald Reagan. And so don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. Matthew 6:34 of the Holy Scriptures. Okay, next episode is the introduction to time impact method of project delay analysis in proactive implementation perspective. Okay, God bless to all and have a nice day.